everybody, welcome back to a new Transformers toy review. I'm Autocon, and this is Transformers Target exclusive 4-pack. We have Ultra Magnus, Bumper, Nemesis Prime, and Horribul. Now, this is a 4-pack from Target exclusive, so you can only get it on Target. So far, by my experience with it, it's been pretty easy to get. You could either look it up on the website, pick it up, or order it. Or you can just show it to the store, see if they have it. And if they don't, you can also look it up on the website, and it has the QR code or what. Not the QR code, it's a code. And they can look it up, and then they'll check if they have it. So it's pretty easy. This pack is easy to get. But as for the pack, it's okay. I got it on a sale. But I also wanted this pack since it came out, like it got announced and the pre-order was up. So yeah, one of the best Legacy Evolution or Legacy line toys, one of the top 10. I would argue to say this is one of my favorite. Is Nemesis Prime. He does come with his sword. His sword is just like the original. You can extend it, and then you can just pop it back in. Obviously, he has some ports. You can put it on his hands, like right here. You can take it off with a little struggle, and then you can just put it back here if you want, just like that. You know, it's the same thing as the old one, you know. Well, not the old one, but the original one. Now, as for detail-wise, painting and detail on the sculpt... Painting, detail, and sculpting on this figure is really good. Here's some comparison with the Optimus Prime original. Not the original, but, you know, the first color or whatever. It's a little dusty, forgive me. But I just wanted to show off how, like, this looks great. I like the colors. I like the black, the red, the Decepticon symbol right here. Especially with that head sculpt, we get the faceplate now. This is fine. I really don't mad. I'm not mad that we didn't get like a face sculpt or a swappable head, which is fine. Because most of the time, Optimus Prime in the animated show, he was without his faceplate. He would use it to fight. And then Nemesis Prime, arguably being like a more aggressive person, he has the faceplate because he's always trying to fight. That makes sense, right? Sorry. But the painting on this figure looks great. I love the black, and I love this nice, like, blue. Not, I guess blue, I don't know my colors. Green, metallic. I don't know what kind of color you would call that, but this just looks amazing. This painting on this figure is really nice. It's some black, and then we got some light silver. You know, the only difference is, like I said earlier, is the faceplate. You know, the faceplate right here. It looks great. That faceplate is just amazing. I really like it. And it's a good mold. It is a really good mold. This toy is great. Now, the reason why I like it is because this is a cheaper version than getting the original Nemesis Prime from the animated version, which was Takara Tomy only exclusive. It's very expensive. I think it's like $100 or something like that. Even if you try to get the Optimus Prime regular with the freaking jetpack and everything, it still comes out really expensive with all these prices and all that stuff, you know? So in my opinion, this is a great figure. Now, transformation is the same. Articulation is the same. There is nothing new to this figure, just the painting and the sculpting. Now, the articulation is the same, like I said. He does have the rotation on the arms going up, bend on the bicep with the double with the transformation, legs go up, back. You got a waist swivel, which is pretty good. You got a head on the ball joint, so it can do the 360. Like, it's the same as the other Motormaster and Optimus Prime. Transformation is the same. And then we're done with a really nice cooling vehicle mode. This looks great. You know, I really love the original version. I like the animated Prime. This thing looks great as it is, you know. It's Nemesis Prime. He does look cool. He rolls, you know. It's just great. It's just really great. My minor issue with this whole mold is I wish they would have the whole wheel right here. But then it makes sense because then you would have the wheel on the side looking weird. So I wish you could have looked the whole wheel like the fire truck, but it's fine. It's no big deal. It's just my only minor complaint, if you want to say. But overall, this figure is great. This one is really good. Next up, we have Bumper. Now, Bumper is basically Studio Series Bumblebee. I think he is okay. He looks cool. Bumper is the same toy as the original one, just different painting and a different head sculpt. Now, there's one thing that I want to point out real good. I do like how the Autobot symbol looks on this copy. You can tell it's just like a silver sticker painted on it. I don't know if my camera can capture. And this is just the red on the yellow, and this is like the red on the yellow. No, this is red on yellow, and this is red on silver. That's on yellow, if that makes sense, on the sticker. And it looks a lot better. This just kind of like, it's okay. They just stab it in there and all that, you know? But overall, this little vehicle and this mold is pretty cool. He transforms just exactly the same. There's no big minor difference or big difference on it, just like I said before. The only difference is the head and the painting. The yellow is like this little different type of color, if that makes sense. And then transformation is exactly the same. You bring these little tabs to form the big feet, you know, and then you just gotta, oh, that was my bad. Bring this back down right here, boom. Then we got the legs. Then we bring this whole section out, just like that. Rotate it, bring it down. They clip in there on the sides. Bring this down, clip there on the sides. And then we're just gonna bring this whole section down, and it's just gonna kind of gotta bring out the head, because it allows this whole section to hinge back. Bring this all out here, and then there we have Autobot Bumper. Now, he does come with his gun, which is this one, which it's a lot better painted. So we already have Bumblebee, and here we have bumpers. It's like white, and then this is like a nice silver, and this is like a nice metallic. I really do like the painting on this one. It does look good on Bumblebee, though. Like, it really does. So there's that. And then here is with Bumblebee's gun. You know, it just looks... It looks like they should have been traded, but for the sake of the video, I'll just put the original gun on each other's guns, videos, or whatever. So here he is, and then I don't know if my camera will allow it to actually tell the quality, not the quality, but the color on it. There is a difference in the painting when you have them in hand. This is some like yellow mustard, if that makes sense. I don't know my colors, I'm sorry. But this is more like yellow mustard-ish, and this is like a light yellow kind of, like, if that makes sense. You do have some black on the front of the car, just all black right here. The painting is, I feel like it's better on this one. They should have added that actual black and not this, like, it's like a light black, if that makes sense. Like, it's like a gray kind of, and then this is like a pure black, which looks cool. You know, the windows are still painted, and then the back is just still the same painting, just different painting, different head sculpt. My issue is, why didn't they do this on this one with the Autobot symbol? That's my only complaint, because they look great. This is a good mold, so yeah, this is pretty good. Now on to the one that people were complaining, and a lot of people were hating on him. His name is Horribul. So yeah, he reminds me of Anguirus from Godzilla. If you are any Godzilla fan, I'm a Godzilla fan, by the way. Anguirus, this is Anguirus. They should just do a collab with Transformer Godzilla again, with this time being Anguirus. They could have done a Headmaster Anguirus at this point. One thing that I do have a complaint on is he comes with this. Now, I don't have a problem with this at all. I really don't, because I used to do model kits. Now, if you used to do model kits, you have your tools, which you have these guys, which are easy to just kind of like, you know, well, obviously that one's hard because it's like super thick, but for the pieces, you just kind of like, boom, you know. But not everybody has them. Not everybody is a model kit fan, you know. So I don't like that this is on figures now, that they've been putting it. I think there was another one, Skybite had it, and I don't think it's fair, because not a lot of people are gonna have the specific tools you need to cut these, and some people are not aware of how they work or how to make them good, because then you'll end up like scratches like these. As for the figure itself, he does have a mouth open, so that's pretty cool, you know. I think it's cool. The horns look cool, purple, you know. This is mostly based off the Titans Return, the crocodile. I'm really bad with names, I'm sorry. And then here we have the figure, which the figure is pretty simple to transform, just like your typical Titans Return. You're just gonna flip out the legs, which are tabbed to the sides. Just gonna bring that all out. And then you're just gonna fold the feet, which the feet are these, and then this is part of the feet, which is kind of whatever. And then you're just gonna fold the legs from whatever the Horribul or the bull feet or whatever. You're gonna spread out the feet. And then obviously you're gonna have like some like detail, which looks nice. I do like the whole Titan's return and the headmasters with the speed, strength, and intelligence, I believe. And then you're just gonna rotate the wrist, just the wrist right here. And then you're just gonna pull out the hand right here. Just took it out. And then you're just gonna pull these, and they're just gonna clip in there on the side. Same thing on the other side. We're just gonna. Oh, I don't think my camera was getting all that. And then, ooh, it's a little cricket. There we go. And then same thing here. Just gonna bring that up. And then you're just gonna rotate this up. And then we're gonna bring the hands out, just like that. And then you just close the mouth, and then just. I forgot to take out the headmaster. Just like I said, this is basically a Titan's Return mold. And then you're just gonna bring this, close it again. Just bring the horn, the head or whatever. It doesn't really go out that much. That's pretty much all it does, which is kind of cool. Well, not really, but it's like whatever, to be honest. My issue with the headmaster, when I'm trying to move the... My issue with the headmaster is that when I'm trying to do the freaking legs or whatever, they always kind of pop out. He does remind me of Trigger Happy. I do like the golden on the faceplate. It does look cool. For the robot mode, the head looks pretty basic. His face is all fully painted in gold. I don't know if you can record that. There we go. You can barely see it, but that's basically it. So it kind of sucks. So, yeah. But other than that, it's still okay. I'm not big mad about it. So there we go, Horribul. And then if you want, you can just, you know, rotate the horns, make it a little more aesthetic and cool, you know, just the horns on the shoulders, which is pretty cool. I think it's something that you could do. And then we could just put this gun here, and then we can put this gun here, right here. And then as your articulation is your typical headmasters with a little touch of Kingdom, Earthrise, and Cybertron. So we have rotation on the ball joint on the arm. We got double swivel on the wrist and on the bicep. We got a bend on the bicep, which is pretty good. And we do have a crazy nice arm rotation. Same here as the side. Boom, boom, boom. Rotation, rotation. Triple rotation. And then we have, obviously, the head on a ball joint. Semi-ball joint, but it can move to wherever. So it's pretty good. Now, for the legs, they can go out that much. They can go back this much. Still nice, I guess. And they can go out that much. And then we have some ankle tilted. So, I don't know why they couldn't do this on the other Combiner Wars or the Headmasters that they've been coming out on those 2-packs from Amazon. So, I get it. This is a new mold, but not really. We all know this is from that crocodile mold, which is a good figure. I like it. So you don't have no ankle tilted, which is kind of dumb. Like, why now? And let me bring that crocodile, because I do have him. Where are you? Forgive my name knowledge, but I am a Transformer fan. I just forget the name, so... This is basically what it is. It basically has the same arms, the same arms. Look at that. Same legs. Just a little longer, considering that this is a crocodile, so this piece has to be longer. This is shorter, obviously, for the bull. We have the legs right here. They look to be the same. The chest is a little different, which is still cool. I do like this whole speed, strength, and intelligence. I would have loved it in the other ones, too, but I guess... My favorite Transformer from the Legacy Evolution, Legacy United, #1 toy of all time right now. This is my favorite, Transformers Ultra Magnus from the Age of Primes, from the 4-pack. It's basically this guy, repainted as Ultra Magnus. Now, detail-wise and everything... It's just white, you know, nothing crazy. There are some minor changes. My issue with this figure I don't know if it's on the original as well, but it's not a big issue. But I just thought it was dumb that they did this. See how the Autobot symbol on this guy is like right below where the whole joint is, or like not the joint but the pin to like hold the joint. Like on here, it's the same thing here, right? I don't know if you can. There we go. Right there, you have that thing, and then the Autobot symbol's right here. Why the heck are they doing the Autobot symbol more up, and then they have the freaking needle of the whole toy assembly right there on the Autobot symbol? That's just nasty. This is literally copy my homework, but make sure it's different. Like, this is what it is. So, yeah. And then the Matrix of Leadership. So, they're both clear. They're crystal clear. So, let me get this. They're both, like, crystal clear, but one's painted. Look, you can see on the back how this is pure white. And then just the sides is painted, like, gray or whatever. But this still looks like a really good Matrix of Leadership. This looks great. I don't mind this one either, like, all clear. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks great, you know. Even though it's, like, white, you can still see some crazy detail right there, you know. I don't know about other people, but if you want, you can go crazy and like panel line with a little marker, the detail, and maybe it'll look sicker. I want to do it, but I'm scared, you know, but it looks great, you know. Ooh, I have a technical issue here, and now it doesn't want to come out. Oh yeah, I'm never putting accessories on this guy anymore. I'm scared to break it. So, yeah. Let's just move on with the accessories. You get the same ones. There's no big problem. So there we go. Optimus Prime with rubber tires. Greatest G1 toy ever. In my humble opinion. My favorite Legacy. Age of Primes now, I guess. Yeah. Best thing ever. This is the best thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. Best thing toy. Best. You know, you're getting retro with more accurate articulation, so what else can you ask for, you know? I do really like it. I do like the repaints. I do love this figure. I do love this figure. I do like this figure. I enjoy it. And I kind of somehow like it, you know? I won't really be, like, putting it on my shelf, because I have my shelf where it's, like, my main important figures that deserve to kind of be on the shelf with the whole main toy line characters, you know, and stuff like that. But he wasn't really on the 4th season of G1 Transformers. I don't know much about him. I never knew he existed, so, like, it's, like, my knowledge about him is, like, super low. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you. I will be posting more videos since I've been getting more figures, and then, yeah. So, please like and subscribe, and thank you.